I remember this. Yeah. Coming up now. Wait, that ain't
You got
it?
some gas. We definitely got it.
Yes, sir.
All this gaseous clay in this bitch.
Motherfucking word is bomb.
So what's going on, man? Yo, welcome back to the Smokin Section Podcast,
That's fine.
where we spark up real conversations with the voices shaping the cannabis culture. You already know how we get down. Today's guest, I mean, what can we say, right?
Man,
What can we say?
a lot. We can say
So,
a lot.
so I'm going to first start it out by saying happy 6-month anniversary
Yo.
to the
Yeah.
Taste of Earth Dispensary. It's been exactly 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, congratulations to y'all.
For real.
Right. But at
For
the
sure.
same time, I want to spin that block and say happy 6-month anniversary to the Smokin
Yes,
Section.
sir.
Because if everybody remembers our number one episode, the first episode, we covered the grand opening. So this is full circle.
Yo.
I didn't realize it till today.
Yo.
So that's full circle, man. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, thank y'all for being here. We got
Yeah,
X in the
that's-
building.
That's
We
God,
got
bro.
Ev in the
That's God.
building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taste of Earth Dispensary, man.
Yeah,
Welcome
bro.
to the section.
Welcome to the
No, bro.
section.
I mean, glad to have y'all here. You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm glad to be here, bro. You know, you guys always been supportive.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, from the grand opening, bro.
Absolutely.
You guys
One of my
were there,
favorite spots.
you know, so,
Absolutely. The party. We're going to get into that.
Yeah,
We're going to get into that a
for
little
sure,
later.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? But
definitely had to come. You know?
but brother, how you feeling today?
I'm good, man. How you feel?
I'm good. You know, that's how we got to start it out.
Yeah,
Number one is
sure we check on each other.
we check on the brothers. How y'all doing? This men's
You
mental
doing-
health awareness.
Yeah,
month.
you know,
your brother,
You
man.
feel me? You got to check on your brothers.
Nah,
Smoke
for sure.
with him and talk to
Nah,
him. He
nah.
needs you, man. He need you to listen. Make sure you're listening
Yeah, for sure.
and not fucking listening to fucking talk. Listening to listen, bro.
Absolutely.
And then one thing, like, please, like, you know, listen, like he said, like, be able to listen, all right?
Got
That
to.
word is bomb.
Got to. It's, you know, and they make it seem passe for us men to have these safe spaces to be able to come and talk and express ourselves. But you're sitting in a room full of people that's had every experience in the world, from happiness to joy to grief to heartbreak. Like, if we can't come together
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and just be men and talk about what we want to talk about and how we want to talk about it and express how we feel,
Yeah.
then, man, we doing something wrong.
You
as
definitely
men.
can do that at the smoking section.
Absolutely,
So that's what we're here to do.
man.
What up,
Yes,
Jay?
sir.
You good, baby?
Real shit.
Oh, we got Jig in the building. Yeah, welcome back.
I missed it.
Yeah, back.
Took a PTO day.
Another one. He ain't even got
bro. I ain't even approve that.
Yeah,
You approve that shit, dog?
he on the second writer.
Nigga.
He on the second writer. You know what I mean? Next is he's suspension without pay.
God damn.
Yeah. That's how we gonna do it.
Oh, yeah, they give me a little points. I missed it. My bad.
And we got my young nephew, you know what I mean, in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what up?
Yo,
Yeah,
he's very polite.
Very polite. Thank you.
Very respectful, yo.
Thank you.
Word up.
Thank you. I raised him right.
Yeah.
I raised him right. That's my guy.
Wear your crown, boy.
Word. And of course, we got Don Beast behind the camera. Donnie was at.
So Donnie,
So man, we gonna be doing a whole lot of smoking. So I like to get this part out the way early. The earlier we get it out, the earlier we get to smoking. So I hit bro up. I said, hey, yo, X, you know, we do a little something here at the smoker section called the strain of the day. What do you recommend? And he replied with,
So I replied with the Happy Farmer, right? Happy Farmer, that's a new cultivation, you know, from New Jersey, grown in New Jersey, you know. You know, it's home. You know, gotta support New Jersey.
Yes,
so we
definitely,
got,
man.
we got
Remember
the,
that.
you know,
Support New
yes,
Jersey.
Got to support New Jersey. We got
Cannabis.
the Fino Tommy. Shout out to my boy Tommy. Shout out to Tommy.
Shout out
I got
to
to
Tommy.
meet Tommy.
Fino
You know what I'm
Tommy.
saying?
What up, Tommy?
And then we got the Happy too. So it's two guys, right? It's Happy and then it's the Farmer, right? So
okay.
Happy
That's dope.
actually got to drop it off to me. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, Happy.
Shout out.
You know what I mean?
And the
Yo,
Farmer.
but that Cackle Snatch is the Fino Tommy. It's fire. It's fire.
Snatch.
It's what's the Grape Jubilee cross with the Chimera.
Ooh.
The Chimera.
Yeah.
I believe it's Chimera. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is.
Right. You on point, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
You on point, Fife?
What else is it? Then we got my favorite, the candied garlic. The candied garlic is something special, man. I opened that and I fell in love with it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When you said it, I said candy garlic.
Yeah.
I almost didn't pick it up. Like, I was like hesitant. I was like, you could pick that one up. I'll pick something else.
Yeah. That candy garlic is something special. I told my people at the shop, like my, my people, my bud tenders, I told them that was the one. We tried all of them, and I was like, right, that candy garlic is the one.
I'm about to start now. I'm about to take it. Yeah, sight and smell.
Open that up. That's.
Hold on. And while you're getting that together, you know what I mean? I also just want to take a minute. Shout out to all the fathers out there. We coming off of, Father's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Weekend.
For sure.
Positive brothers out there trying to do their thing.
You see his face?
Look at his face.
This is the type of shit I like, for real.
That thing is funky.
I mean, let me
with
take
the candy. Not candy.
That funky gas.
It's candy.
Funky gas. I love it.
It's candy. Look how frosty that shit is.
And it sticks to the freaking the plastic that it comes to. That's how you know it's so sticky.
And the packaging is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That's some good.
Shout out Happy Farmer. Shout out Happy Farmer.
Man.
Yo, I'm glad to have you guys at Taste of Earth, man.
Definitely.
I'm definitely moved into the rotation.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, yeah, like fast. Like, I'm happy.
So while we right there, let's stop right there. So all of the strains that you get that come through the shop, is that something that you personally pick? Like, you and the team get together, y'all pick what y'all want there, or that's not good luck.
So it started, I do all the ordering, right? I do all the ordering. Everything you see at Taste of Earth, I do all the ordering. But, sometimes I let my crew get in it with me, right? Like, I'll pull up the menu. I'm like, look at this. Look what we got. You know what I mean? What you think we should put on? Exactly. I got my guy Joe, right? Joe, he holds it down. Joe and JR, like, even Kieran too, like, they'll be behind me while I'm ordering. They're like, let's get that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let's get that.
All the time.
They always this, man.
Exactly. I just want to give a shout out to your staff. Let me just say this. Please give a shout out to your staff. I don't remember all their names, but I remember their faces, man. Everybody there, I fuck with. I come in there. Yo, what's up with it? And they already know what you got for me today.
Exactly what I was going to say.
What you smoking, bro? What you smoking on? You feel me? So, they hold me down. And they making sure I get it. We got this on sale. That mean a lot to me, bro. Keep it real, man.
Yes.
Listen.
You got to, bro.
I got 4 sons, man. I work 2 jobs. The way this shit is crazy. And I appreciate them deals, bro. Because I can afford the stuff, the good stuff, and I appreciate it. That's what that's why y'all top 5 when you keep behind.
And that was one of the main reasons why I got into this, right? Because I wanted to be able to feed my people, right? Feed the streets with some good stuff, right? Good testing stuff that's testing, it's none of that fentanyl that's going around, right?
Jeez,
I want it, and at a good price too, right? But you also I wanted to have the deals, right? If you're pinching, you got the deals. You can still come see me, right?
Absolutely.
But if you want that, I'm about to go and spend the bag, right? Exclusive stuff, we got that
too.
You know what I'm saying? We got that. On Fridays, you going out and you want to show off with your friends. You want to pick up a little pack that you can share with your friends and a little something for yourself. Go ahead, we got it.
And y'all got the pre-roll game on Smash too. Y'all got the pre-roll game on Smash.
The pre-roll.
You know what I mean? So
it's important though, because a lot of people don't want to waste the time to roll up their flower and shit like that. Like, I mean, think about it. You want to take a long road trip real quick. You're about to grab a bunch of pre-rolls and just hit the road. You know what I mean? Unless you're rocking with somebody that's going to be able to roll up while you're driving. You feel me?
And there's a lot of people that don't know how to roll. Exactly. A lot of smokers. We got to roll. There's a lot of smokers out there that don't know how to roll, and they waste the weed. So I'd rather have you let us do it, right?
Yep, exactly. And it lets you try a couple different things too, especially like the deals. You know what I mean? Like the happy hour pop at 45, and that was popping.
Yes.
That Raw on happy hour, like nobody knew who like Niche was. It got the pop down here. You know what I mean? It's pumped up north.
I'm gonna keep 100. Y'all the first Taste of Earth, bro. That's the first time I ever saw Niche, tasted it. I got it from y'all. Y'all put Niche on, and
down south,
one of my top 5.
Yeah, down south. Shout out, shout out Nick. Shout out Nick. You feel me? Shout out Niche. You know what I mean? I definitely wanted to put them on for South Jersey. Out here, especially when I open.
So what I notice is, the cannabis culture, the game, shall we call it? It really is all about building relationships.
Oh yeah.
So y'all are, dealing with different companies, different brands, and that's all you. Like you pick whomever you want to deal with. It's not like, ShopRite. Oh, we gotta sell Coca-Cola. That's what you know what I'm saying?
No.
You pick.
No, I pick.
That's dope.
I'm a person, right? I'm a real person at the end of the day, right? I'm on Instagram. You see me on Instagram, but I'm a real person, right? Come see me. Right? Come see me. I'm not really good with emails. I'm starting to get good with emails, right? But like all the people that really have came into the store and like seen me in person, like with their pitch, right? I usually go with them, right? Because like it means a lot for them to come in person, right? If you show face, right? My dad always said, if I wanted a job, right, you put your job application in and then you go show face, right? You keep calling, right? Shout out to my pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a disabled veteran in this thing. Like, this is a disabled veteran company, so we support the disabled veterans. If you're a disabled veteran, you can come to Taste of Earth every day, get 20% off. You feel me? Your whole order.
Off the bat. You
feel me? So, like, I want to definitely take care of the disabled veterans. And, veterans. You don't even have to be a disabled veteran. You can be a veteran, like, hey, we all in this together, I think the veterans definitely need a safe space, right?
Exactly.
And they need this, right? Instead of the VA or anything else, subscribing, pills, right? And all this other stuff that kind of
shit can.
You know what I mean? Like, or kind of makes them even crazier, right? Or it's just really you just want them to calm down, so they're going to give them some other man-made drug. But this really helps a lot of people, so.
That's his God plan.
Yeah.
The soil.
Word. So, let me ask you, like the first time you remember smoking, like, do you remember what you were smoking on? Like, you remember your strain? You remember what that first... I felt like, what was the first one? Like?
I know mine.
So I do kind of. So when my first time really smoking was like with my boys, right? We was in Millville. We picked up some A. I don't know. It was just A. I don't know. It was just A, right?
Reggie Booyah.
No, it wasn't Reggie yet. You gotta remember, it wasn't Reggie yet. You remember when that A first dropped?
The A was like our first.
It was that lime green weed with the orange hair.
Yes.
It wasn't Reggie. They started when they listen. They tried to flood Reggie, and it took over A. I ain't even see A since.
Yeah.
But that that A, I'm talking about that shit was that.
It was that.
It was always a little bit now, but. It wasn't that dirt weed. I'm talking about lime green, orange hairs in it.
Yeah, no. I definitely feel that.
Let's go back to Brick Reggie.
That brick weed.
Nah, we don't want that.
No, yeah. So that was my first time, and it was a whole bunch of us, and I remember my boy rolled it up, and he ain't know how to roll really. And this shit was probably like the ugliest joint I ever seen, right? So we smoked it, bro, and I just remember just being hungry. We went to McDonald's, and I ate probably we didn't have that much money at that time, right? We were still in high school, so we probably split. I think we just all threw in for like double cheeseburgers, and we got like 20 of them. That's what we used to do. We used to just. That's when the munchies was crazy, right? Like when you used to get high and like stuff used to taste crazy, right? It's like, yo, it tastes different.
It tastes so good.
What they do to this? These ain't the same.
I know this shit, Fred.
What they do to this shit?
So yeah, I do remember like the first time, and I miss it, but bro, I still get fried, bro. Like people be like, "Yo, I gotta take a tolerance break."
I'll never take one, man. Never.
And that's the beauty of like shopping. I think shopping at the dispensary, bro, and like getting to try different things, right? Not even just me owning a dispensary, because like even before I opened, I supported the dispensaries, right? Like I went to Indigo. Shout out my guy Nathan, you feel me? I went to Nova Farms. Shout out to the Nova Farms kids. Like Nirvana, you feel me? Like I was always like, just figuring out what's new, right? We would go out there every Friday and just go. We'd hit like 3, and we'll pick different stuff up and we'll
bag it out. You live it out.
What the fuck I do? I take pride. It's like I'm gonna say it's like it's like a game to me, trying to find.
It is. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I be trying to find who got that. Yo, they got the gas.
Yeah.
Listen.
And I be trying to find the strands, yo. And it's when I find, I'll be happy.
Yo, and I always tell this story. Me and bro, we, you know what I mean? We're avid. We're gun owners. We're avid shooters. So we like to go to the range. So we go up to the range 129 up in Absecon.
Yeah.
You ever been there?
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
It went, but it was closed. Yeah.
So one day we go there, we leaving. We gotta take a little ride.
Mm-hmm.
So me and bro was like, yo, man, you got some bug? I ain't got. Damn, I wish there was a dispensary near us. Why he's saying that?
I think this goes this way. Sorry.
Why he's saying that? I'm driving and I'm looking on my Googles, and we stumble upon a dispensary called City Leaves.
Okay.
Out in Egg Harbor. Out in Egg Harbor.
Okay.
And when we went in there, it was actually their grand opening.
Yeah,
it was their first day. So we stumbled in there, and I'm so damn high, I forgot why I told this story.
That's all good, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what happened though. I'm gonna tell you we went in there and grabbed. I think that's when I smoked that brownie scout.
Rhythm.
That rhythm brownie scout. Matter of fact, it was a rhythm dude in there. I had spun the wheel and grabbed some shit, right? But it's crazy. I just went there the other day and grabbed some gas. And it's crazy. That's the first time I seen two dispensaries next door to each other.
Yeah, there was the other one opened up was
in EHT. It's two dispensaries next door to each other. But I'm
talking about the same development.
And the same I'm talking about you can come out of that one and go
straight to the other one.
And the same, you ain't even got to move your car.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's very scary.
And I asked, you know what I mean? Because we went to that one on their grand opening too, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean,
and I asked him, I said, yo, your neighbors is right there.
Yeah, that's something that, New Jersey, it's not even New Jersey. I wouldn't say New Jersey. That's like the municipalities.
Right.
The municipalities did that.
That's a waste. I think they did that. You think they did that on purpose?
I don't know.
That is
no, because
they have a limit on where
they have a limit on where you can go, and they try to like, if you're in cannabis, bro, they want to put you. It's like a zone, right?
a box.
It's all about zoning where they want you to be, and like they can put you wherever they want. So like that might have been the only place that they could go, but they want to follow their dreams, right? So they want to take the chance, and I mean.
Yeah, you got.
Hey, man, the only thing that I can say to people like that is just be different, man. You gotta come different. You gotta market.
And how you think that worked for you? I like being different because I know y'all. I just like y'all style. Like
y'all style different.
But tell us about the work you put in just to be that, just to be different, and what you guys put your minds to.
I don't think I ever stopped, bro. I don't ever stop. Like even when before I like open. I was still going to these cultivations, right, and doing these videos, right. I know a lot of people probably didn't really look at it.
On tour, I be seeing.
Yeah, I was still doing them, right. I was still doing
right now,
doing it, just leading up, saying like, yeah, I'm about to open, And then I finally got that chance to open, and then I just took off, and then from there, I just got comfortable behind the camera, right. I got my guy Dan. Before I opened, I was like, yo, Dan, like, this is how we want to do it, and he seen my vision, and he turned it in to what it is now, kind of, Right. We work together. He's great, right? He sees my vision through, with the camera. So everything that you see is just me and him working,
right.
like, with our ideas.
Now he's behind. He does the camera work for the podcast as well.
Yeah.
Y'all shit is smooth. I like that.
Yeah. Shout out Dan, man.
Yeah, he's a legend.
He's definitely good,
Now, as far as podcasting go, like, do y'all have a regular schedule with that, or is it just, I got time, let's sit down and...
So, bro, I tried to, bro, like, with a newborn,
Yeah, shout out,
Yes, with my daughter, Avalon. And then the store, I try to make time. Like I just started.
You got two babies.
Yeah,
that's two babies.
And then Kelsey, my wife. So you gotta still spend time there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I try to balance it out, and then my family too, right? Just try to balance everything out and make everybody happy, man. And what was you saying? I'm high as hell.
See?
We was talking. I was talking about you being different.
Yeah,
but it's cool.
That's how it is. So being different, like with the podcast and even the store, like us being different, like my employees. Like I don't even like to call them employees, right? Like
your
that's
friends,
like my
man.
family.
That's
you
your
feel
family,
me?
bro.
That's my family over there, like at Taste of Earth, bro. Like you see them behind the camera, like we do the office skits.
my
I
bad.
don't know if you guys watch the office skits that we do.
Yes,
But
that's dope.
we just filmed one today. Like we took all day filming
funny
while they were checking people in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they could just multitask like that, and they understood. Like when we were training, they understood what my vision was, right? Like I told them, like, yo, you're gonna be on camera, you know, like
you got a good point.
because we got to be different, like that, right? So like,
Genesis is gonna go viral on y'all.
Yeah.
She gonna take off.
Be prepared for this video. Be prepared for that video, bro. You'll see on this video.
This next one. You guys know who Billy Banks is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The karate Taibo.
Yeah.
Thank you for knowing. Thank you.
Damn, my boy Billy Banks.
Yeah, no, I ain't had to take. I think my auntie had. Sweaty as hell.
They made us do that shit in school.
That was crazy.
Did y'all go to Vineland?
Yes.
Nah,
I'm a
I went
Vineland
to
High
Cumberland.
graduate.
You went to Cumberland? Yo, did you guys have to do that shit in school? We did in Millville.
Taibo 9.
Man, we used to do that shit in gym, bro.
That's why I remember.
Yeah.
I remember doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like a calisthenic class. It was like a station. Matter of fact, it was safe when you moved on to the road. Keep going, then you go back on the wheels.
Shut your young asses up,
Come
man.
on,
in gym.
in gym,
Yes,
dog.
bro.
I
That
swear.
nigga old, bro.
I
If you
swear.
doing, come on, bro.
I swear.
Well,
If they had to pull out the TV with the wheels,
Yo.
slide the tape in, and turn this, come on, and rewind it. Hey, you got to do that.
Yo, I
part.
don't even think it was high school. I keep it G. I feel like it was super young. Yes, man. I feel like I was younger than that, to be honest with you.
I'm 38.
we ain't
I'm
do
like,
that in the
I'm
last.
31.
It had to be when I was in 5th grade.
Yeah, that's what I'm
31.
thinking, like 5th grade. I think it was in Holly Heights, man. Shout out Holly Heights, because it's the best school.
Shout out.
Yeah, they have Holly Heights, you know, them hard. We out here.
But yeah, you just try to be different, you know.
yeah.
You know, even like the customer experience, right? Like that's what I used to do too. Like me going to different dispensaries, right? You want to see what's going on.
Right.
You want to see how they run it, right? And like that's how I study things. Like you know, as Abe, like I was kind of like maniac. Not I wouldn't call myself a maniac, but I love this. I love it so much, bro.
Nah, we hit.
I love it so much where I had to be in there and I had to see how they ran it. And like, how am I going to do it, right? How can I make it better?
Right.
You know, and I don't want to say that, like, you know, but like, it's good to do that, right? And like, it's good to put your own twist on everything, right? Like, I come from the kitchen, right? So I look at the dispensary as the kitchen, right? I have my cooks in the back preparing your guys' orders. So like, when you come in, you see they send the ticket back, right?
Yeah,
Send
I see
They send that ticket back. So that's how I work it. See it, right? So it's smooth, right?
Now,
So like ticket times got to be up because I used to come from ticket times. You feel me? Like that's it. I want my ticket times.
Fast as hell, right?
Yeah.
Word
So
of
like,
most of the time, I'm telling them to pick it. Like, yo, pick my shit. They be having that shit ready. Word is
But that's the
born.
thing. Even when you ask somebody, everybody's got their own choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I know what a couple of them are going to choose every time, but like, for the most part, like everybody's going to tell you something different.
And I trust them. And that's key.
It's
I'm
all
gonna tell you that's key because I trust niggas. A lot of the suggestions they had was gas.
Yeah,
and they
it's
smoke
rare.
like me. I like, all right, you smoke like me, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes you go to a place, they be all once they talking about, do you want a sativa or indica? I don't want to talk to you. Let me talk to bro, man. What you smoking on? All right. You know what I mean? It's certain employees that you know what I mean, but y'all got the ones, bro.
Going back to the like that, like it was a stressful process in like hiring. You know, like we got a lot of applications. Shout out to everybody that supports Taste of Earth that like wants to work for us. You know, we still get people that come
every day.
that ask, like, you know, we have a small team, right? And it was just hard. Like, I got over 250 applications.
Wow.
More, right?
Man.
And like the 7 that we have, or the 10, you know, the 7 that we have right now, like that was. You think about it, like,
wow, that's
think about it, you know. So like,
How do you do that between friends, family?
Right.
Yeah. And you got to turn fan down, like, nah, cuz, listen.
I got that. Wow.
I mean, can't let them fuck. Even though I love you, I ain't gonna let you fuck this up.
You know what I'm saying? So like, we just rocking, bro. I'm happy, man. Shout out to my team. 6 months, we keeping rocking. You know,
Congrats,
they say
bro.
what they say. Like, if you can make six months, you can definitely do this, right?
Right.
So, I feel confident. So we gonna make it to 1 year, bro.
What?
We gonna,
Nigga, 10
you know,
years.
but
You
past
feel me?
it,
Like
past
10
it,
years.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Short-term goals.
Short-term goals. That's what I I like to do, right?
Right.
Like,
So okay, so the grand opening after party, hell of a event. What a success! It was packed. It was shoulder leaning through there. You feel me?
That was lit.
You know what I mean? And then you just threw another one not that long ago. I wasn't able to make it, but all the footage that I seen of it, it was a hell of an event.
Next one, I'm there, man.
What's your take on perhaps opening up a consumption lounge?
So you know, with the so you know, my township, they don't want a consumption lounge, right? Which is fine, right? So we have to deal with what we have right now because you know, if you have a consumption lounge, it has to be like kind of attached to a dispensary, you know. Something like that. I don't know if they're giving out just straight consumption lounge licenses, but I mean, even if you do have a straight consumption lounge, it's a lot of liability.
Yeah, red tape is a lot of shit.
You know, like shout out to the ones that's doing it, right? Like shout out to the guys that are doing it and the municipality let them do it, right? I thought it was a good idea when I went into it, right? But when you really get down to it, like
there's a lot of buddies.
You know, a lot
of small friends.
Yeah. You know, like shout out to them, but like a lot of people are just going dip, right? Like, hey, I get mad customers, bro. They just want to get their weed and they just
get them on out of there.
They want to go smoke at home.
They just want to go home,
chill, watch the game, or get on the game.
They just want to go home, bro. And at the end of the day, like,
watch a good movie.
You know, I love the idea though.
Right.
I love the idea, bro. But you can even look at like California and shit. Like I talked to a lot of people that's been in these spaces. Like it doesn't really. It's there for people to use it, but
people don't really use it over there. Like what they saying, bro? What they saying over there?
They don't really use it.
It's just be empty.
It's just they don't really use it.
Nobody uses it.
I mean, it's for the people who who probably will go and visit. You know, like
if you visit out of town, you don't want to smoke in your hotel room or something.
Or you can't smoke in your hotel.
Colorado, you can't really. You know,
right. So then you have to, if you're not smoking outside, you're scared to smoke on the street. You don't want to get in trouble.
Because you can't smoke in public. So that's all right.
Now, like, and it depends on the place too. Like, if you got to like pop in area where your dispensary is like the hub. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got stuff to do on Friday nights. You know what I mean? Saturday night, you got events. That's fire. That's fire. You feel me? But if it's like a spot like me, Buna, like,
you know,
unless I had crazy events at the consumption lounge, then that would pop. Right? Like, so, hey, if somebody can do it like that, then
I see what you're saying.
That'd be good.
So can we look for more events though?
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
I'm about the next one for sure.
Yeah, we in there.
This is just the start.
We in there.
It's the start.
It's gonna be a good summer, y'all saying?
Y'all gotta understand. I was there. You know what I mean? And it was so cloudy in that bitch. You know what I mean? The free food. Free food, my nigga.
Dragons in there, blowing the smoke.
Yeah, and then it's just everybody chilling. You know what I mean? Everybody twisting up. Everybody. Oh man, it was. You know what I mean? It was a hell of a event, man.
Candy garlic.
Yeah, I done rolled it to
capacity right there. Yeah, he done.
Maximum capacity.
He done rolled it back to the original.
It's was sticky, huh?
Yo, you know, I'm gonna tell you. Sticky as hell, right? When I was breaking up the Rello, the paper was coming off it, sticking to my finger.
Oh shit!
And I'm like, damn, I didn't even think I'm so high. Look, I had this. I should have used it.
Yeah.
See, hey, this. I'm gonna be honest. This is probably
I got ashes on my shirt.
It's quick too. Like I got high pretty fast. 28
I'm
minutes.
Keep it real. That sneaky pee, sneaky.
Yeah, I told you, sneaky.
I told you that. Go on,
that was that peanut butter
dazzle.
But I'm about to light up this
definitely sneak up on you.
Tell you, bro.
By Happy Farmer.
What you got?
You said Happy's a dude and the other dude's the farmer?
Yeah.
Shout out. Shout out to the farmer.
That's what he told me, bro, when he dropped it off. He said, yo, I'm happy, and Tommy's the farmer. You know, they both farm, you feel me? But that's how they got it off.
Yeah.
Happy farmer, and I fucks with it, right?
I fucks with it.
What you got?
This shit sticky as hell.
I got some niche in the bag. Got some sherbet cream pie.
I've been waiting to
I know bro rolled the candy, so.
Oh, man.
I rolled the sherbet cream pie.
All these flavors going around, I feel like I'm at Baskin Robbins. You heard? You heard? But that's exactly
what's that?
Smokin Section.
Know that taste. Yeah.
It's a taste good, bro. Nerello. I'm trying to make sure it's all right, no holes, but we straight. You know?
And you know we got the Chiba chews.
This motherfucker tastes good. You know we good if you can taste it through the Nerello.
You guys tried these before?
Chiba chews.
What's
they 100 milligram a piece?
Oh yeah. We're gonna give you a couple right here.
Oh, you got a couple from me?
Oh man,
goodies.
We get goodies too. Yeah, I got to try them in the comfort of my own home. Edibles, I'm telling you, for me, they just different. You understand? Like they're different. They're different. I can smoke all day and be functional.
Like
Yeah, they're like
back in the day, I tear or some Mambas. What you rock with, Mamba or Annihilate? Keep on it.
Mambas was good.
Mambas was crazy.
Annihilators was good too, though.
But now that's when you had that $1. You can get more Annihilate.
You're right.
Yeah, the little 5 and 5,
like 6, 7.
Hardest sound be so
Mamba,
Nowadays, all they had left was the green apple and the grape. Everybody get
because I snatched the banana right up, bitch.
Word. The banana ones was the.
And that banana used to give me a headache after a while. Bitch, I done ate 30
and the banana Laffy Taffy.
The banana
that's because you chewing a bitch all day.
All day. And nothing in your bag.
Yo, when you become a seasoned smoker, like, does munchies go away?
Nah.
I mean, really.
It depends on the turd.
That's what I was about to say. Like, it really depends on what I'm smoking anymore.
I think that's what it really is. So there's some weed, bro, that I smoke and I get to it.
Right next door.
I'm not lying.
Every fucking thing.
Just put it on my tent.
What should go to? Like, if you
like weed
or food when you get to it.
Oh.
You just eating a bunch of bullshit or what?
Nah, I don't even eat candy like that, but
pizza.
The pizza cut is so close.
Ninja Turtle. I'm a Ninja Turtle. Me and my kid, we Ninja Turtle. I'm the master.
I like cheese sticks though.
Oh yeah, cheese
sticks.
Sticks.
Yo, how you feel about Jersey Mike's then? Did you try that chicken cheese steak? That honey hot dog?
I'm not a fan.
I got a honey hot chicken
I'm not a fan of chicken cheese sticks anyway, but Jersey Mike, like, that's like a fast food cheese stick, you know what I mean?
They kind of have it. Yeah, I got it. You try Skinny Joe's at least?
Nah. Where's that at?
That's in Philly, right over the bridge.
Oh, that's the new one, right?
Been hearing about it. They made their own seasoned
that candy garlic
roll, and it's soft instead of being hard.
Oh, I need that. Have you had?
They don't put no condiments on it though.
I'm cool with that. I don't eat ketchup. You know, I need ketchup.
I need mine.
They put fried onions on it.
I don't want to put it on myself. That's
you know what I mean.
I need
to be in the packet,
melt it in there,
and with the cheese
door on the way out. Like,
I need the mayo.
Yeah, you got an attitude problem.
Yeah. You give me pack of them mash.
But you know, Philly's weird with it.
Mm-hmm.
You have
it's like sometimes it's like you get what you get.
Yeah, don't tell me how to make the sandwich in my place.
You lucky I'm even serving you, honestly. That's how they is.
Joey look like he in the mafia.
You're lucky I'm serving you right now.
Yeah, knock me off.
Yeah, right.
I like John's roasted pork.
I can't agree with you, good brother, because I do not eat that swine.
Oh, you don't eat pork?
I do not indulge.
No. They got cheese sticks though.
Oh,
it's called John's roasted pork.
Oh, so he just
I don't eat the roasted pork sandwich. Yeah. Try it next time you go. That's just fine.
Sugar Hill.
It's a little peppery.
Amazing.
Well, the reason why I'm asking, how's that seeded roll compared to like Skinny Joe's?
See, I ain't taste Skinny Joe's. I'm just throwing.
Okay.
So
he said, "Nah, I heard they ain't put mayo on that shit."
I'm one of them dudes that get on YouTube and be watching all type of shit. So there's places that I saw, like YouTube take, I be it's
straight down the rabbit hole.
Let me tell y'all something, bro. We just went, like I said, out to AC to MPX to pick up this White Widow and this cheese. Bro, he's like, yo, well, let's get something to eat. I'm like, yeah, let's get something. What you want? He's like, man, I seen this fish spot, like this fish sandwich. Bro, we had the best fish sandwich I've ever had in my entire life, and that bitch was like $6. Some red snapper, crab cake. Barbers, was it? Barbers, right across from fucking Bass Pro Shop.
Bro, right across the street from Bass Pro Shop. Yeah, like you said, right across.
And AC?
AC.
That's something new.
Bro,
No, it's not.
No, it's been there for a
this shit been there for mad.
You walk
long.
in and you'll know. No, hell no. Sorry, no offense to Baltimore Grill.
You know, we. I'm
Look it up. That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
I
worked in AC for 10 years.
Never heard of it.
Sandwich. How much was crack cake?
It was like
$4.99.
Yeah, $4.99.
The red snapper was $5.99 or $5.99. $5.99 or $3.99.
When I tell you, I was like, yo, I'm full as fuck, but I'm about to order a bunch more.
Yeah, I'd have put him out of
They
business.
closed at 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have put him out of business. Yeah, they'd have to put the close sign.
Bro,
They'd have to
I'm
flip
talking about
that
the
bitch when I
sandwich
got done with them.
you ever had I know this is probably crazy, but my mom, rest in peace to my mom. She used to eat a lot of fish fillets, right? At McDonald's. You guys ever have fish fillet at McDonald's?
Yeah. I just spun that bitch on my finger.
So, bro, that shit was good as hell. Fresh. I'm talking about fresh. They got the bro. What is it? What kind of bun is it?
The brio.
The brio.
I was going to ask you, was it like white bread? I know white bread. That's good too.
Good,
don't get it fucked up.
No, but
some mustard.
When you open that thing and you see the brioche bread sparkling that shit.
I said, oh yeah, I looked right up at
you started to do this shit,
bro.
Yo, this bitch they close at 5. It's like 4:55, and this bitch is jumping. We're sitting down in the middle of this bitch. Yeah,
across the street from Bass Pro.
Right, not like the outlet side, but like on the side.
On the
side. Yeah. You know they got a big Ducktown mural on the side of a building.
Yeah. Ducktown.
It's that building. It's not Ducktown, but like
it's the mural.
It's the mural right there. It's that building. Yeah. Yo, I've never seen this place
got an empty lot next to it. Yes. All right.
That's exactly what you know. Bro, that's the same spot that's parked in the empty lot.
My brother Rico be doing. If you heard on Rico Promotions, he be doing bug crawls out there. Have you ever?
Nah.
He be doing what he do is go around to all of the dispensaries, and he stop at different spots, to eat. And I'm about to put him on. Like,
put him
stop
on,
right
bro.
there, bro.
He probably about to tell you, like, nigga, that's where we go on Thursday.
Rico. I don't even watch. Honestly, when I want to go get another sandwich.
Yo, bad. We can go right now.
That's how good it
is. We're gonna get there.
Dude, I'll wait in the morning.
Go make the sandwich myself.
Straight up. Yeah, they got everything too. Clams, shrimp.
Oh, they doing it like that?
Bro, yeah, it's the whole fish market. They got the fish right in front of you.
And it's crazy because we just went to that spot in New York, you know, where you like go in, you grab your own seafood and shit like that.
It's like viral. Huh?
Yeah.
Where you fish for your shit?
Nah, you don't fish for it, but like you walk in, it's like a fish market, but you walk
like, I want him.
But you seen that shit online where you can actually fish? You seen that shit?
Me, I just grabbed shrimp. We ate so much food that day because we just hit the city and just ate at like 14 different places, bro. By that time, I was like, I'm done.
I never ate so much.
Did y'all see the spot though that you can fish?
Yeah,
for your own shit.
I see.
I'm trying to do that too.
Yeah, that's fire.
Where's that at?
That's good.
It's in China or something like that.
Did y'all try stone pizza up there? Did y'all try that? Or not?
So I had it. I had it before. Somebody dropped it off to me before.
You know, was it delivered to you?
Rude did.
So you ain't experienced the inside. I ain't experienced the rest.
Yeah, I haven't had it.
Every time we try to go, it's closed.
I feel like
shout out Stone Pizza.
Well, they got the one in Jersey now too, right? They got the two. It's one up North Jersey, I think Teaneck or something like that, and then the one in New York.
Me and bro gonna start going during the summer. We gonna start going.
Yeah, we taking trips,
like good spots to eat. Like when you blowing it, like you smoking that thing, you need that's crucial as part of. And I'm gonna put them on, pull out the on, and I'm gonna put that. What was it, Barbers?
Yeah, first stop.
First stop.
We should go together. We should go together.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do it. Make some content.
What is it? MPX.
Yeah, we can go ahead. You know what I mean?
Go around the court. We went to. Matter of fact, I was at the grand opening of MPX.
Right.
AC. I was in line and everything on the news and shit. Right. I was on it. I was standing there, but I was telling bro, man, I called out. Hey, I called out from my job. What he was. They told him I was sick. They got me on the news.
Yeah.
I said, "Fuck it, man. I'm in there." That was 422. That was
That's the day that we went for the
it was
the festival.
It was the festival across the street.
The Norwalk?
Nor something. Yeah, one of them.
Northeast. something like that.
One of them. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but it was a good event though. But across the street was MPX.
Okay.
They had a booth.
Oh, you know,
over there,
had like a whole ass thing out there that was all inside like that gate.
You guys need to go. You guys need to go.
I was there.
Yeah, we were there.
Oh shit!
We were there in like that parking lot.
It was mad tables. It was like
yeah.
You guys need to come to
some black market shit in there.
Yeah. Mixed all in between.
Yeah, that was before we were open. Fact, that was before we were open.
You know, MPX switched. They was on that one side.
Yeah.
Then they end up switching the whole 360.
Yeah, the big spot.
Yeah.
You guys got to come to Nikan this year.
You can? Where that's at?
It's an AC. It's in something.
At the convention center.
Yeah.
We go
that 1 year. We going.
Oh, you gotta go. It's a good event. It's a good networking event.
Right.
You know, especially to be around the people in the cannabis industry.
Yeah.
You meet a lot of people out there, you know.
That's what's up. Yeah, you got to rub shoulders and just be in the same spaces.
I think it's
September.
Oh yeah,
it's like the first weekend of September.
Oh, that's around my birthday.
We in there first.
Or it might be when's Labor Day?
The 6th or the
so it has to be after Labor Day. I don't know.
4th for the.
I think it's after Labor Day.
Yeah, it's probably the first weekend. It's a good time, and there's usually events afterwards. And
stay at the Hard Rock, man. Hard Rock, my spot, man. They bet you got smoking rooms and everything. I go in there and get lit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we definitely. That's where we stayed that time.
Hard Rock.
They show love. Then you go downstairs. I be high up, wander to the buffet by myself. I'm a nigga at the buffet by myself. Everybody looking. I'm getting elegant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word up. Then they got the oldies playing around the corner. You know the cover bands. I sit there with my leg like you know what I mean over my shit, drinking wine, chilling.
This nigga said we got back. We was high as hell. He went to his room. I went to my room. He's like, yo, we gonna regroup. And then we gonna meet at the buffet. This nigga called me to regroup. I said, bro, I ain't going down there. I ordered room service, nigga. I'm not moving.
I feel that.
A good time, man.
Get a little tuned up.
Word up. Going to sleep.
That was a good time though. But I went to one of the best 420s I had was at when I went to Elizabeth to the High Tolerance. You heard them guys, High Tolerance, HT. To one of their shit, and I was all right.
High Tolerance.
Yeah.
That's the one Jim Jones and all them.
Yeah, them guys rock with.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was a good event. That was a good event too. But we need more closer to home.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of going up north. I had to drive, zooted up. You know what I mean? I wasn't allegedly. It wasn't.
Smoked a lot of tobacco.
It was a lot of tobacco.
Nigga was smoking hookah.
He did not drive.
Allegedly.
He did not drive. He had to drive that night.
Nah, it wasn't me.
Ghost rider.
Yeah, we get a driver that takes us around to these events. He just sits outside the whole time.
Yeah, or it drive itself.
Right. You know, but that was a big
Donnie drive itself, right, Donnie?
Yeah, see? Exactly.
Yeah. Tesla, take me home.
Yeah, see? There you go. Work.
Save me on home.
That's a big part, man. Nikan's like huge. Like it's a big time, a big networking year, man. That's what it's about, man. Networking.
Yeah.
Networking in this industry.
Yeah.
Networking.
I think the bud promotes that anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's nothing like, you know how many different people I met in my life through this plant and smoking and just talking about life, all different walks of life. I mean, people look at me like, how you friends with him? Like that, like how you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? I had a moment at one of the it might have been at one of these little one of the pop-ups that be around here sometimes. Native Tote, I know the Totes be doing.
Yeah.
And yeah, they my people. Shout out Native Totes. Yeah, they good people.
I know him.
Yeah, he's good people from the tribe. I was out there I was rolling up at a table, and this old white couple came up to me. And they sat there and rolled, and we just had a good conversation about life. We smoked. I passed my weed. They smoked it. Passed their weed to me. And I was like, damn, this would never happen years ago.
Right.
The experiences we having, it's just bringing people together, and I think a lot of people don't like that.
Bro,
they don't. They want to. You know what I mean?
Because it unites us,
bro,
man.
Exactly.
Bro, all walks of life come through that door, bro.
Yes,
Young,
man.
old, it don't matter, man.
All walks of life.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep 100. I'm gonna say this right now. Shout out to my brown brothers. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real because right now they need us, and we need a. If you see one, pass me some flour, please. Go get them an 8 and some Taste of Earth, please. They need us right now. They going through a lot. I hope everything work out. You know what I'm saying?
It never fails.
Yeah, I got a shout out to
it. It never fails. Never fails.
There's some shit going on.
But that's real shit though. There's a lot of some shit going on. It's definitely
sometimes this is the time that we need to really start looking in the mirror and fuck the in-betweens. What's morally right? You know what I'm saying? And I think when you sit back and hit this weed, this gotta change you morally. You sit back, you ever do something wrong or had an argument? Just say with your significant other. Yeah. You had an argument, right? Talking all that shit. You thought you was hitting her with all the forward with the tongue. You was bang. You was and you go sit back and you go to your space and hit that weed. You hit that motherfucker a couple times. But you stupid motherfucker. Why you say that to that? She don't deserve that. Man, that's my baby, man. She don't deserve that. I know I'm too. Like, damn, yo. And you start looking at yourself.
Yeah, you absolutely right.
Then you go back. Listen, I'm wrong for this. You start doing and make you want to do the fucking right thing.
Yes.
Now, you know what I mean?
You ain't wrong.
And I think...
And you know when you do that, you know what that make her want to do? Listen.
Because you apologize.
When you come, you know what I mean? Like, a woman senses that calmness in your spirit, and now she's open. She's open to listening and absorbing what you're saying. So
true testing.
That indeed is you know what I mean? That's a powerful statement. I believe in that. Because I know, you know what I mean? A whole lot of times I done, you know what I mean, done pulled the sword out, pause, and got, you know what I mean? Like, I say wild shit. I'll say some wild shit that'll have you fucked up for 6 days after.
Yeah, but as a man, then we got to look at ourselves as men.
Exactly.
One thing is this: we don't talk to each other like that, right? So I started hitting the weed and start realizing maybe. Why am I talking to her like that? You know what I'm saying? Why are we taking it? Why we feel entitled? Or why don't we respect her the same way we respect our brother?
When you
give our brothers grace because we men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think we should have to do the same thing with our women, especially the women. I'm not saying every woman, but a woman that you love, especially woman that's dealing with your dirty drawers and shit. That's one thing. That's 100. You know what I'm saying? A woman that's dealing with your shitty drawers.
Cause I guarantee you, she got one picture in her phone in this little secret album that'll fuck your soul up if it get bad. If you get bad, you draw something, you know what I mean? Like
you hit.
You done something. You done something. You gotta think, you know what I mean?
Because you're not watching this shit.
I got it.
You gonna go ahead and take a picture of the kid.
I got one.
Yeah,
yo, don't be giving them no idea.
I'm letting you know. I'm the elder statesman in the room. You know what I'm saying? I got to put y'all on, let y'all know. But yeah, that's you right though.
But it's just, let's get right more. Like this plant, it had you right. So please pass it to my brothers and make sure that you lend out a hand to anybody that need it, man.
Smoke responsibly.
Yeah, please. Because we gassed up here, man.
That's right. And if you a first time smoker, make sure y'all slide by Taste of Earth Dispensary.
Yeah,
where you know what I mean? Where their bud tenders rank amongst the best in the state.
Yes,
they
sir.
Take care of you.
They're going to take care of you. They definitely
like, buddy, that might not be for you. Stick to the sativa, man. Yeah, it might be a daytime guy.
Listen to that.
Yeah, listen. Please listen. Because I don't...
Ask your questions. You got questions to ask me. Like, they're going to answer them.
What's the wildest question that you ever had to answer?
I don't even know.
What's your highest THC?
Yeah, that's not the wildest, but that's probably the most important question.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Because like everybody's like drawn to THC. They see something that's 30% THC and they're like, oh, I need that. And it's like, yeah, but it has like 0.1% terps on it. Not really 0.1, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's an exaggeration, but like, you gonna feel it a little bit, but there's no taste in that. It's not, you know what I mean? You don't want that. You want it to taste good. You want the effects to be there.
Yes, yeah.
You want it all. So you can find something with a 26% THC and have 3% terps, and it'd be fucking gas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and it's not even like, so people don't understand that THC doesn't give you that feeling, right?
Yeah.
Like people, that's why people, I think they
educate them.
Yeah, so like. So that's why they like THC hunt, right? They see the highest THC, like, so they think like, oh man, that's the biggest bang for my buck. I'm gonna get fried off of that. Right? But are you looking at the terps? Like, or is the terps in there that's gonna make you feel like how you want to be feeling? You feel me? Because you got the terps, right? You got all the terps. You got limonene. You feel me? You got myrcene. You feel me? You got pinene. You got caryophyllene. That's the four. That's the four primary, right? Like the primary colors. That's the four that you always gonna see in them. You feel me? And then you gotta do your studies on how they feel. You feel me? How you want to feel.
Right.
One of them is gonna make you feel like antidepressant, right? One of them is for your muscles, you know, for your body. You know? Like sativas, you know, sativas for your mind. Right? That's what I tell everybody.
Creativity.
That's for your mind. You know what I mean? When you smoke a sativa, like, that's gonna be a head high most of the time, right? Some
productivity,
people, and it's gonna make your heart beat a little bit, right? You know, so like if you're not really, I'd say like, if you're already an upbeat person, you probably shouldn't smoke a sativa. You're gonna have a panic attack straight off.
Word.
It's a fact.
You feel me? Like straight up, unless you good with that and you like seasoned
You just
smoker.
gotta. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give y'all a pointer on that. Breathe.
Breathe.
In your nose, out your mouth.
Breathe.
Yeah.
In your nose, take 10.
It's okay.
Breathe. Slow down. That's all you gotta do. That'll help you. Say
okay.
And then, you know, you got your indicas is for your body, right? Like if you really feeling like back pains, right? Like your neck hurting, you want to feel something that, you know, like an opioid would do, right? Like you know, like that's your indica, right? That's that heavy. That's gonna hit you hard, right?
Sit you down.
Exactly.
I call that a good
That's
back.
gonna sit you down. You know what I'm saying?
And then put the weight on your shoulder.
And then with all that, is just comes with the terps, right? All those terps work different with the indica, you know, the indica strains and the sativa strains.
Yeah, and
so
you really gotta know when.
You gotta dial it in.
You gotta know when.
Everybody's cannabinoid system is different.
Yeah, it is.
If you look up the cannabinoid system, you'll see. You know, it's a lot of stuff.
It fits in like a puzzle piece.
Yeah, something's gonna work for me that doesn't work for Eve. Something that works for me is not gonna work for Bobby.
Yeah.
For me and so on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what it remind me of? It's just like oil. I'm an oil guy. You know what I mean? Shout out Kingsman shit. Get you some oils. Like China might smell good. It definitely smell good for me, but it might smell different on you.
Yeah.
Right. Like that shit. Yeah. It might, your body. You're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, I dig that. It's the same.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Nah, real shit, bro. When you get a chance, you say you like YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Look up, put it on there. Endocannabinoid system.
We'll break that shit down. It's important.
You're gonna be like, damn, this man X is crazy.
Yeah.
So how much? Gonna start looking for terps that you really want to feel.
So how much research?
So you start pinpointing.
Did you know what I mean? Like, succumb yourself to like about like, the pre-opening stages, the pre-planning stages. Like, was this just a passion that turned into this, or was it more or less like, oh, you know what? You know what I mean, I'm about to do this shit legally.
So I used to smoke hella, right? I never really sold weed. No, let that be clear, right? I really didn't start selling weed until I got out on my own,
right?
And I had to provide, right? And I had to pay the rent. So that's when I really started selling weed. I just loved weed, right? And I used to buy it. And then when I got on my own, I started selling it because everybody knew that I loved weed, right?
You became,
You know what I mean? So I was like, damn, everybody's asking me for weed, so why don't I sell it? You know what I mean? So what I used to do was I used to go to my plugs, right? And I used to ask all these questions. Like, this was like, yo, what's that? You feel me? Like, what's this? What's the name of it? And then, you know, I was
borderline annoying with this shit.
I was the picky guy. You feel me?
Cause this man would get mad too. Like, yo, if you ain't know the strain of that shit.
Yeah,
because
my people, I wanted to keep my name good, right? Like, I want to give people like some shit, and I'm researching the strains. That's what it is. Leafly, Leafly got me. Where I used to get the name of the strain. I used to look it up. So when I used to sell it, I should be like, boom, boom, boom. This is dude like this. Boom, boom, boom. I used to be like, whoa. Right. So then I used to go on YouTube, and I should just look up all my, like, Kelsey. You can ask Kelsey. Like, yo, I used to really have her watching weed videos 24/7. Like if I had time, it was weed videos on YouTube, learning about it.
Yeah.
Different things like Cannon Cribs. That's where I get my ideas with going on tours. You feel me? Like I don't know if you know about Cannon Cribs, but they tour all over the world, or like all different.
I've watched them. I've been
like
watching them.
like all of
Yeah,
the
we watched a couple episodes.
You did. What's the Spanish dude from Cali? He always does reviews. He be smoking gas, man. I forgot it.
Table, he be getting high as hell. Is it the dude?
Yola?
He's an older dude. Yeah, Yola's the OG.
Jar.
Yeah, Yola.
He be having all type of shit, bro. He got his own like online stuff.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah, I think so. It's a lot of them, bro. So I used to watch all that.
Okay.
Like I really inserted myself in like the cannabis community on YouTube, and like YouTube taught me, bro. Like I really like.
So can you grow? Like, what's
Can
your
I
thought?
grow?
Like, yeah, what's your
I can
thought?
grow.
So that's what I want to learn. Like the kid, like what's your thought?
I can grow, but I'm not. I don't do that.
Oh yeah,
You can grow, but you
can. But I'm just saying. You can grow tomatoes.
Yeah.
Can you grow good tomatoes?
I know if I can get in. Like, I know how to. I know how to, but I don't know if I lost it because I started doing a retail space, right?
Right.
Like I kind of want to focus on retail.
But is that one of your dreams though? Keep it real. That's one of mine, bro. I want to be. I want to grow my own strain. Like that. I want to lead the earth with my own strain.
Oh, so let's
talk about that. Like what?
That's in the process.
That's a manifestation right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that should, I have some plans, right? Like I have some plans. I have some people that I'm talking to, right, that I want to do a couple things, with my, my brand and bringing it to Taste of Earth.
Right.
I think it's time, right? But I want to do it different, right? A lot of people, they go to these cultivations and they just pick with their leftovers type shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like their catalogs. I kind of like want to go to Cali or somewhere and find something, right? And like document it.
Or
and then bring it back to New Jersey.
Now hold it. Like the apple fritter. Remember how the apple fritter? Did you watch how he did it?
The apple fritter?
He made that in his basement in all them years. Like, bro, that's what I want somebody to
do. It's a lot of people.
Make that shit in the basement,
bro, it's a lot of people, bro. I have Victory Farms coming, right? The grower from Victory Farms. He popped 10 of these seeds. It's sour blueberry, right? 10 of these seeds. And the one that he's been growing for like almost 9 years, that's the one that tasted like sour blueberry that he's been keeping. Out of all 10 seeds.
Wow.
And that's the beauty of it. That's why it's pheno hunting, right? They figure it out.
You're a pheno hunter.
So it's coming to the store. So
hold that thought real fast.
Store. Victory Farms is be coming tomorrow.
The sour blueberry.
Absolutely. Hold that thought. We're going to continue the rest of this on stream. But you already know, man, thank you, Taste of Earth Dispensary, for coming through, sitting with us, smoking with us, talking with us. Yeah. We enjoy having y'all in the section. Yeah. You know what I mean? For King Dutch, for myself, Don, Jig, Yay. You know what I mean? We'll continue to watch you on stream. Follow us, Smokin Section on Twitch. We out of here.
I remember this. Yeah. Coming up now. Wait, that ain't it? It's still Hodgley though. Cooked up.